Welcome back to our May webinar here at eTeam Sponsor. I'm your host, Sean Connors, co-founder and CEO. Really excited to talk to you guys today about our Launch Day Scoreboard. Launch Day Scoreboard has been a part of our product and our proven processes that are helping schools nationwide, the programs on their campuses, create path to raise over $800 per participant. Yes, I said that. Coaches, program administrators, you're leading your individual students or student athletes. Take out your calculator, punch in 800 times the number of students that you have in your program, and that's how much you can raise with eTeam Sponsor. At eTeam Sponsor, we want to help you be elite and fundraise more. How do we do that? Well, that's launching products like our Launch Day Scoreboard. We're actually seeing the Launch Day Scoreboard and our launch process help these programs raise 2 to 4 times as much as they've raised in years past or with other types of products. Why is that important? Well, because that helps us live our mission. Innovative technology drives exceptional value. That's a part of what we live every single day. We want to unlock opportunity through the most trusted fundraising experience, and we're seeing that happen. So we're really excited today to have Kayla, our Client Solutions Manager here at eTeam Sponsor, walk you through how this is going to help you raise more, how the Launch Day Scoreboard works, and also give you a live look in as to what that is going to mean in real time. So as we tee things up for Kayla to take over, again, important, today, the information that we're going to cover is going to help you and your program create a path to raise $800 on average per participant. So without further ado, let's tee it up with Kayla, our Client Solutions Manager here at eTeam Sponsor. Kayla, take it away.
Thanks, Sean. My name is Kayla, and I'm the Client Solutions Manager here at eTeam Sponsor. I'm so excited to be taking a deeper dive into our Launch Day Scoreboard with you today. Our innovative Launch Scoreboard is unlike any other feature out there and will make your launch with your program an undoubtedly elite experience. This branded scoreboard allows you to display your participants' activity, keeping them engaged throughout each step of your launch meeting. As they share their fundraiser or campaign, they will earn points, allowing them to compete individually or in groups to earn the most points possible. This visibility will make your launch exciting and competitive, driving participation up and leading to more money raised in less time. With a fully comprehensive dashboard at your fingertips, you will have all the information you need within seconds to incentivize your team and crush your fundraising goals. Let's dive in so you can see our launch scoreboard in action. Here is a look at our launch scoreboard. As you can see at the top, you are able to toggle between participant standings as well as group standings. You can also manage all of your display settings up here at the top so that you can scale this view as needed depending on where you are displaying this during your launch meeting or where your rep is displaying it during the launch meeting. In the top left, there are the top performers. These are your top 6 participants based on a point system we've created. Your participants will earn points for each step of the launch. They will earn points for clicking the text message icon. You'll earn points for sharing on social media, adding in emails, and participating in Family Share, so that you can track their engagement and participation during the launch. As you can see, it will also display how much money you have raised toward your goal during your launch meeting, as well as a clock timer that will count down and show your participants how much time they have left to complete each step. In the top right corner, we will display your top 6 fundraisers based on amount raised during your launch meeting. And then at the bottom, we've broken down your top participators segmented by each step of the launch that they will complete. There will also be a donation ticker displayed at the bottom as donations come in. That will be displayed so your participants can see their efforts come to life. This has been a live look into our launch scoreboard. This launch scoreboard will keep your launch meeting with your program a more fun, interactive, and competitive experience, driving higher participation, more donations coming in, and overall more money raised for your program in less time. We have already seen the success that this Launch Day Scoreboard has brought during launch meetings and are looking forward to seeing the continued success.
Wanted to have a special welcome for Miss Rachel Ito. She is the head sideline cheer coach at West Park High School. That's up in beautiful Roseville, California. Rachel, thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, hey, it's your first year, I guess officially, although you've been involved with cheer, it sounds like for a number of years. So I guess we'll jump in first. How is year one going?
You know what? Pretty exciting. We just had our tryouts. We had over 80 athletes attend. We're about to have our largest cheer team at West Park ever. So we are really excited about the season to come. And I would say like just getting that type of participation is already off to a good start.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Awesome. Well, as part of having a large team, I'm sure there's some large budget items as well. And we're proud to be your fundraising partner here at E-Team Sponsor. We launched our newest product, feature, and function, which is our Launch Day Scoreboard. You just went through it, so I'll open it up to you with that. What was the experience like for you and your student athletes with the Launch Day Scoreboard?
Yeah, so I think what's really cool about the scoreboard, obviously it creates a lot of competitiveness quickly.
Yeah.
I was quickly hearing from our athletes like, I just got another sponsor. When am I going to see it on the board? And then it would quickly populate. So I think it was exciting to see the number of emails going out and how many people the girls were engaging with in that moment. But then also to see the money start coming in on the ticker board was very cool. I would say we probably need a little more time on the ticker board to have more come through, but yeah, I would say like it just created like some excitement. And, you know, it can be a little bit much, these teenagers putting in emails and text messages. So I think having the live scoreboard just helped continue to keep the engagement going with them for the time period that we were with them. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. That was fun,
That's
very
awesome.
engaging.
That's cool. Well, it looks like in the 30-minute window that we had for you guys, you raised almost $6,000, and it looks like the campaign is up over 18. Your goal's 25, and you're about a week into it. So looks like you're well on your way to achieving the success that you set out to. That's great. If you were talking to another coach, whether it's a cheer coach or maybe even just another coach on your campus,
Sure.
why would you recommend this type of feature, function, or working with E-Team Sponsor?
Yeah, so I think first, just to answer the latter part of that, like why work with E-Team Sponsor, I think, you know, we've looked at different fundraising opportunities for us, and, you know, sometimes we're biting a little way at our budget. And, you know, this really looked like a great opportunity. You know, we provide rental uniforms to our team,
Wow.
what a lot of cheerleading teams don't do.
Yeah.
And providing rental uniforms to our athletes is very expensive for our program. And so having a fundraising opportunity like E-Team allows for us to take a big chunk of that off. You know, our teams are busy. We create routines. We're doing rallies. We're doing all types of brand ambassadorship with the school and representing West Park. We don't get a lot of time to fundraise outside of, you know, when we get into season. So kicking off our season with this allows us to, one, fund those uniforms, get some of the equipment that we need, also allow some of our families to offset their balance for their cheerleaders, which is pretty cool. And I would say, you know, I would just say that this is a great way to kick off your season. It's a great way for you to know where you're coming in at the beginning of your season, and then we can chip away at the rest of it if we need to. If you're not able to reach all of your goals up front, you know, it gives you some opportunity to kind of set that up for the rest of the season. But I would say, again, I think the scoreboard piece just allows for that competitiveness out the gates and get a nice jump start to the goal. But I really think the E-Team sponsorship is just like a great way to kind of kick off your season and make a big dent in your goals.
That's great. Has there been great to hear that? That's awesome. I mean, as a fundraising partner, that's what we want to do. We want to have you enjoy a trusted fundraising experience. And if we're helping you raise a bunch of money early on, you can trust you're going to have what you need to pay for certain things. Have there been any big ticket items that you've been able to kind of cross off the list or be able to say, okay, we funded that, now we can move on to the next?
Yeah. So actually, I had mentioned the rental uniform, which we do offer to our parents. So we will be able to offset our full rental uniform cost for the parents that have elected for that, which is amazing. We're incredibly proud of that. Also, because it is a new uniform year, we're offering, you know, a lot of our proceeds that we're making right back to our athletes' accounts. And so our athletes will get discounts on their year-end kind of spend, if you will, as well. But I think the rental uniforms is a big one. If you've ever been in cheerleading, you know how expensive our uniforms are. And so it's not a small ticket. So we're super proud of that. Also, as we're working, I know you mentioned kind of where we are, and if we get to our end goal, we'll be investing in stunting helmets for our girls.
Yes.
Stunting is a big component of what we do in cheerleading, and safety is our number one priority. And so that will be a new feature in our program, to have these stunting helmets with the money we've raised.
That is great. That is awesome. Yeah. Great to hear. Last question I would just have, and back to the beginning, you'd mentioned that you felt like there was really great engagement between your student athletes and just the process within the 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Was there any like anecdotal feedback that you had, like either from a student athlete or that you witnessed while you were there? You're like, oh, wow, okay, I can see the text or the social media or whatever that was. Was there anything specific that stood out to you? If you have something great, if not, that's okay too.
Yeah, I think they needed more time. I think they needed
more time. Good. Okay.
I think they needed more time to put those all in. I think obviously we're entering people's emails and such, right? That takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
They love the text message because we know they're all, you know, of the age that they love the text. Sure. We obviously love the email because you guys do a lot of the heavy lifting for us when we do the email. So, you know, I think just finding that balance between maybe 20 emails and more text message, like maybe a balance between the two. But
that's great.
I also think the feedback that we received quite a bit was, you know, your guys's focus to help us kind of engage the right people. So going after maybe those family members that don't live close by and maybe can't come see them compete or see them locally. I think reaching out to some of those have actually been some of our biggest fundraising efforts, is really going out to those people, probably live in other states, their family members haven't been able to see them or support them. So I thought that was really good feedback, and we got some good feedback from our parents and athletes on that as well.
That is awesome. Well, it sounds, we covered a lot there. And I think for us, at least in my role, it's great to hear that we're helping you raise the most money in the least amount of time. We talk about the 3 E's, make sure it's easy, make sure it's effective and efficiency sometimes have to be balanced. And then the last thing, expertise. And it's great to hear that some of our expertise showed up as part of that process as well. So, well, Rachel, we really appreciate you hopping on. This has been some great feedback. I'm sure this is going to help, I think, our current clients understand what they can look forward to with the part of the new Launch Day Scoreboard as part of their campaign launch date. And then for those that are on the fence or thinking about coming on board with eTeam Sponsor, we appreciate you sharing what you did, and hopefully that gives them a little bit of that friendly nudge to come on our way and experience what fundraising is like with us. So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you popping on.
Thank you.
All right. Awesome. That was great. Wow. What a great webinar. Awesome to see that anecdotal feedback in real time from these people in market providing us this feedback has been really valuable. We hope that you being on our webinar here today, you got to see some of not just the product and the features and functionality, they also got to see in real time how our processes here at eTeam Sponsor, combined with our Launch Day Scoreboard, are creating a path for these programs to raise as much as 2 to 4 times as much as they have in years past or with other products. Our goal here at eTeam Sponsor is simple. The purpose, raise more money in less time. The Launch Day Scoreboard solution is absolutely an example of that. Innovative technology, driving exceptional value, and in turn, we hope to build a trusted fundraising relationship with all of our clients. So if you're currently a client, really excited to get your feedback from your Launch Day Scoreboard experience with your next upcoming launch. And for those of you that aren't clients, let's get you on board. Let's get you into the system. Let's show you what this might mean for you and your programs. Again, we can help do the math for you. $800 per participant times the number of students or student athletes you have in your program. That should be the goal that we can help you raise. And again, we're going to aim to do what we set out as our purpose, raise more money in less time. So go ahead, click on the link, go ahead and set up a time for us to walk you through a live demo of our application, and or pick up the phone and we can talk to you, and you can connect with one of our regional directors or account managers to answer your questions and share a little bit more about eTeam Sponsor and all that we can do to offer you. So until next time, I want to say thank you all for being here today. We trust that you got value out of the time that was spent. And we will see you on our next webinar in the month of June. Until then, I'm Sean Connors, co-founder and CEO with eTeam Sponsor, signing off. Be elite, fundraise more.